Hi, this is Trey Pastor. Welcome to my review of Coming to America. Of course, the sequel to Coming to America, which came out in, I believe, in 1988, which makes it, what, what's that, 20, well, 12 and 21, like 33 years. That's a long time for a sequel, over 30 years. Anyway, I saw the trailer and stuff, and and plus, unfortunately, I also saw a lot of people crapping on the movie, a lot of YouTubers crapping on the movie, uh, before I actually watched it Saturday morning, and it wasn't as bad as it could have been. It could have been, trust me, it could have been a lot worse. Okay, uh, should they have made a sequel? They didn't have to, not necessarily, because the first movie completely stands on its own, and the way they kind of make the main plot, they kind of retrofitted it to make it last, because like we know from seeing and this is not no spoiler because this is in the trailer, that he has a son, which of course he really didn't in the original movie. We know he didn't. His character didn't sleep with any other woman, but they kind of retrofitted it to make this plot come out, which I didn't really like that part. And let me be perfectly honest about something. Leslie Jones, uh, she don't move me in any way. She's in this movie, and she plays the baby mama in this movie. And I could have done without her being in the movie. Okay, to be perfectly honest. Okay, I didn't mind the actor who played her son. And this movie takes place. It says coming to America, but it's mostly takes place in in their home, in Eddie Murphy's character's homeland. It takes mostly place over there, and also it doesn't. It's not, like I said, it's not as bad as people made it. There was a couple of things that I didn't like about it, like the music videos in the middle of it, which kind of threw me off. Salt and Pepper shows up in Vogue and stuff. Not that I don't mind those, back in the day, but they kind of aged really bad. Okay, then just be perfectly honest. Okay, but it is what it is. With them, it's Mother Nature. It catches up to everyone. But like I said, the story wasn't as bad as I thought it was. In that fact, I liked the actress who played his oldest daughter, and they kind of made it be a thing where, like, you can see it in the trailer, where the oldest daughter, she was training all life. They kind of want her to, so they're kind of playing this thing, and you could, like I said, you could pretty much predict the plot for this. Once you see, when the seed starts, and he brings his son that he didn't know he had over to his homeland, and he's trying to teach him how their traditions and all that stuff. And his oldest daughter, of course, is jealous because because they have that stupid rule that only male heirs, of course. But I think honestly, like I said, it's best for streaming. Like I said, if this was in a movie theater, I don't know if I'd have went to go see it. Maybe I would have said so once, but it's good for streaming. Like I said, it's a good distraction. And it's not as bad as people make it out to be a completely horrible train wreck of a movie. And it's not. Trust me, there's a lot worse movies than this. And I thought Eddie Murphy was really low key in this. I mean, sure, he brought back all the old characters, and that's mostly for nostalgic place, But like I said, if you want, to see the old characters, all the different characters that he played back in but that the original movie had a kind of a special, it had a genuine kind of heart to it. And Sherry Headley, she's not in the movie as much, okay, and it's mostly about Eddie Murphy, his character, the king, the Prince Hakeem, trying to teach his son their traditions and all this stuff, and I tell you one person who who was having a good time in this movie. I don't care if anybody else, like I said, Leslie Jones. I'm sorry, she's just not. She doesn't. I don't find her funny. I find her like Tiffany Haddish too loud and obnoxious. I'm sorry, that's just the way I feel about them. It's too loud and too obnoxious. Okay, but Wesley Snipes, who plays like the military ruler of another king. He could tell Wesley Snipes was having a good time, and I kind of appreciate him, willing to make a fool out of himself. Uh, so I thought he was okay. Tracy Morgan, he played like the uncle of the Eddie Murphy's new son, and he was okay. Yeah, but and Arsenio Hall didn't have much. I mean, besides playing the different characters and stuff. and stuff, and he took, he was there mostly for the pratfalls and stuff. So I mean, like I said, it wasn't a horrible movie. It's not the best movie and not the best sequel. Sometimes you do get sequels that are way better than the original. This wasn't one of the case, okay? But as what made me enjoy the movie, okay, was the actor who played the young, his newfound son. He was okay, and I liked the girl that the girl he fell in love with. I thought she was a good. There's, like I said, there's good moments in this movie. Okay, overall, like I said, they didn't have to make a sequel to this movie because, like, the first movie is perfect and it stands on its own. And like I said, but you could tell the people enjoyed it. They had a good time making it and stuff. But it's not the best movie at all. Like I said, but it's not the worst. I know some people say, "Oh, you should have never made it," and it was like horrible. It doesn't destroy the legacy of the first movie. The first movie is still there. You can still enjoy that. And okay, and it's good to see John Amos. He was in this as well. He was there. Mr. McDowell, always ripping off McDowell's. That's always funny to see John Amos doing that. And he was there to give Akeem some wise words of advice and stuff. So that was Louis Anderson, who was in this. He was kind of wasted, And I remember reading the story. They said that Eddie Murphy, I think, said that they told him you got to put a white guy in this movie. You can't just have an all black cast. So that they put Louis Anderson in this. So he's in this movie too. I guess since he was in the original, and he doesn't really do much at all. So like I said, this movie, like I said, it didn't have to be made, okay, but it's not the worst movie. Some people are like saying this is beyond horrible. No, it's not that. Trust me, there are a lot worse movies, okay? I can think of some to the top of my head. Hold on, there was a movie I saw the other day. Hold on, what's that movie called? Oh yeah, the hold on, I can tell you right now. Yeah, oh yeah, The Craft Legacy, which was doesn't even hold a candle to the original movie, and it's just really pitiful. Okay, this movie wasn't the best, but it was an okay afternoon, watching it at home. So I'm gonna give and again, I like sort of the young king and the one that played his oldest daughter. I thought those two actors were good. Who played Eddie Murphy's oldest daughter, Akeem's oldest daughter, and who played his newfound son. I thought those two actors were good. They were actually pretty good in this movie. Again, a lot of the stuff was like reruns of the old jokes from before and stuff. And it's always good to see the guys in the barber shop, even though they would they have to be ancient to still be alive. But that's just anyway. I'm gonna give Coming to America, and I like Wesley Snipes here. Wesley Snipes was okay. Sure, he was pressed, but you could tell he was having a lot of fun. I'm gonna give Coming to America. I'll give it a. I'm not gonna give it a 7. I'll give it a 6 point. I'll give it a 6.5. Like I said, this sequel didn't have to be made, and I know some movies they don't need sequels, and Coming to America wasn't asking for a sequel, but for a streaming service, and I guess Eddie Murphy wanted to get the guys back together and do it. I guess so. Doesn't hurt. And I thought Eddie Murphy was actually pretty good at this. He was actually, outside of playing all the different characters, he was pretty much low key in this movie, and he wasn't outrageous. You could see he was letting other people shine. Okay, so again, I'll give it a 6.5. Not the best movie, but not the worst. Not that. I see a lot of people saying, "Oh, they should have never made the movie." Okay, it's a waste of time. No, it's not that bad. Trust me, a lot worse movies out there. Trust me. Again, that's why I give it a 6.5. Okay, I give it a 6.5. It was, okay. Like I said, it was totally predictable of what's going to happen and stuff. But I like the actors. Like the actors who played his oldest daughter and who played his son, and the actress who played the groomer that he fell in love with. I thought she was good as well. Okay, like I said, Leslie Jones. Okay, I could take her very much and leave her because I'm sorry, she just does nothing for me. To me, she's just loud, which is not funny, being loud. But that's just my personal opinion about that. Anyway, again, I'll give Coming to America, I give it a 6.5. Okay, like I said, it had a good heartwarming kind of message in it too, which didn't hurt, But it's nothing earth-shattering and definitely doesn't hold a candle to the original. The original is a classic. And like I said, they didn't have to make a sequel, but they did. And this one is, trust me, this one could have been a lot worse. Trust me, a lot worse. Okay, but but it is what it is. Anyway, let me know what you think of Coming to America. Have you seen it? What do you think of it? Do you think they should have made the sequel or not? Let me know down below. Okay, and I also have links to my social media in the description box, Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. I also have a link to my other channel, All Views and Opinions. You can check this out as well. And I also have a link to my Patreon channel. Please check that out as well. And please support it if you like it. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long. Take care.